What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today, man, I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on how to make your first 100,000 MT in NBA 2K21 Myteam. Now, this is going to be like a multiple part sort of series where what I'm going to do is start off with your first 100K, and then in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to turn your 100K into about a million MT and kind of work our way there. Now, I really do want to start getting into these videos because, again, I used to make these probably, you know, every season, and I don't think I did it the last 2 seasons, and I feel like you guys definitely deserve some of these videos to kind of help build up MT and stuff like that. And you guys really did enjoy it the last time I did it this way, so we're gonna go ahead and do that again. So if you guys do want to see part 2 to this, do me a favor and smash that like button. If you guys get like 500 likes on this video, I will know that you guys want to see, you know, a video on how to start flipping some MT. I have some good snipe filters that I want to show you guys as well, so be ready for that. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, really quick though, I also am live on Facebook. I do stream here every single day, so if you guys ever wanted to hang out and live streams, feel free to pull up. I do stream about 6 to 8 hours every single day, so yeah, feel free to pull up and hang out with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we vibe and we have some fun, so yeah, feel free to pull up. But let's get into this. So say that you just started your brand new account, right? Say like you just started. This is my no money spent account too, so don't worry, this has nothing to do with packs or anything like that. You guys can see we got 100K right now, and I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through, you know, when I started this account, how I was able to start building up my MT. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys right away is, like, obviously when you get into this game, you're going to have, you know, not the best of teams. Now, the first thing you're going to need is just a few thousand MT, honestly, to build up a team, and also, you know, build up the team to get budget players and kind of work your way through there. So the first thing I'm going to kind of talk about is domination. Domination is a good way to get yourself started, but you guys can see I didn't even really play all that much. I did 3 of these heat check domination games because even on Hall of Fame, they're pretty easy to do, and they do give you a heat check player and also a player from the team, which is actually pretty good. It gets you started. You could also sell the jerseys if you wanted to, but I would really rather, you know, focus on these players and stuff like that. So I would play a few of these games. If you guys were like, nah, I don't really feel like playing domination, Triple Threat Offline is a very good option as well. Starting from the beginning, you do get tokens and stuff like that every single game. You also have the MT from the vault. You have the players in the vault, the packs, everything like that that can really just kind of get you started. So, you know, play a few Triple Threat games, play a few domination games, whatever. Say you know, at this point, you're going to be rocking with like 5,000 MT. This is where I'm kind of like looking at, you know, as far as where to get you guys started with, you know, budget players and stuff like that. So there's a lot of good budget players in this game. The number 1 card I'm going to talk about is this Thaddeus Young. You can pick him up for very cheap. I'm talking like 2,000 MT. If you keep scrolling, you guys will see he will get cheaper, and you will be able to pick him up for around 2,000 to probably even 1,500 MT if you kind of just were patient enough. So Thaddeus Young is the number 1 card I'm going to kind of talk about here. Yuta is another good card that is very cheap that you guys can go out and pick up. Lionel Simmons was very cheap at one point. He may be a little bit more expensive, but the point is there's a lot of cheap rubies that you guys can pick up, like Felipe Lopez is another really solid one. You have a lot of retro cards that are coming out that are also very cheap. Killian Hayes is really good, Tony Roten is really good, Kyle Anderson is really good. So the whole point is you really want to start building yourself up with budget cards, and realistically you're only going to need 3 of them to kind of get yourself started. The reason why is because once you have 3 of them, there are these mystery weekly challenges, and this is going to help you guys get started really well. These mystery challenges are 3v3 modes. So you have the Sabonis one, you have Mullen, you have Trae Young, and Dominique Wilkins. That is 4 challenges right there that take absolutely no time to get done, and you're going to actually start building up your MT. Now, they're really easy. This one, you just need dunks, which, again, Thaddeus Young can do. There's also other options out in the game that you can easily pick up. This one, you do need 10-team 3-pointers, which, again, Thaddeus Young is really good for that, and it is on pro. Super easy to green. Chris Mullen, again, same thing. His is win by 10, very easy. And then this one was a little annoying because it's 15 team assists, but it's pretty easy. You just kind of have to make sure that you're obviously assisting on basically every single shot, especially if you are taking threes. So these challenges right here are very good right away to kind of get yourself going. These challenges are very easy to beat. The 5v5 ones are just kind of time consuming. But especially these full game ones, they're very easy to do, especially if you're running plays and you're building up your, you know, yourself a nice little budget team. You will be fine. And honestly, out of those packs, you can get lucky and you can pull something. I was actually able to pull a Dark Matter Carmelo Anthony yesterday. If you guys didn't see that video, be sure to go check that out. But yeah, it was off of a challenge thing. So Very easy to do right there. Obviously, you know, I'm not expecting you guys to pull Mello or pull Kareem or pull anybody out of these free packs, but it'll get you started. It'll get you a decent amount of MT through the players that you pull, the contracts, the shoes, everything like that. So right away, at that point, you're going to start working your way up through, you know, these different game modes and stuff like that. If you do have, you know, 3 guys that you are really set on going for, Triple Threat Online is by far the best game mode, I think, to make tokens and to make MT. The reason why is every time you're going through here, you're going to be able to get, you know, MT. You're going to be able to get tokens from each board, but also there's the different prize packs on here that will help you, you know, really start elevating your MT pretty fast. I mean, you get, I would probably say if you're winning almost every single game, you're going to probably get anywhere between 300 to 500 MT per game. And that doesn't even include what you get off the boards. So this is actually a really good way for you guys to build it up. And the thing I like is there's a lot more prize packs on here than you see. I mean, obviously right now you see the diamond consumable, the radioactive, and the flash pack, but there is a ton more on these boards that you're actually going to be able to get. So that is by far the #1 game mode that I think that you guys should do to start building up your MT. Now, depending on what you want to do from here is where you could either, you know, continuously play the game mode, either Triple Threat Online or even offline. Offline is really good as well because out of the vault, you're actually going to be getting that 1000 MT a lot more than you think. And also as you're going through, you're going to get this MT as well. But yeah, depending on whatever game mode you guys play, you guys can do that. Or, you know, this is where you can start taking advantage of the auction house and kind of start building your MT up this way. So right away, the first thing I'm going to kind of talk about is XP challenges and, you know, ways to make MT like that. So right away, today, you guys are going to see 3 new XP challenges that did drop. You have Curry to score 49 points with Curry, 47 points with Jokic, and a double-double with DeAndre Ayton, which are all very easy to do. Now, Jokic, for instance, just to show you guys, I mean, his Amethyst is, I already did kind of look before this video started because I was, actually, I pulled him in a free pack. Now, at this point, he is going for pretty cheap. I mean, his price is going a little bit lower. But yeah, right when the challenges dropped, it is at this point, it's about 2 hours after the challenges dropped. Right when they did drop, he was actually going for around like 10k MT. So like that was like a perfect time to be able to flip different cards and stuff like that. But that is just an example. I was actually even able to flip a Diamond Curry and make 10k on him as well, just based off of this challenge. I got the retro one for 30k, played the game, got out of it, and actually was able to sell him for around 42k. So really easy stuff right there. So again, whenever you see cards like this, you really want to be able to take advantage of this. Now, one thing right now I'm going to kind of talk about in a snipe filter video, but I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek into that, is this guy right here, Jaren Jackson Jr. This is something you guys want to do in the future that is going to help you guys out a lot. You guys can see right here, it says win a game using 10 Grizzlies players. Grizzlies players actually shot up in price very fast, and I think a lot of people, I mean, I don't know if the price on them went down, but for a while they were selling from anywhere between 3,000 to 4,000 MT, and you could seriously sit here and make a pretty good amount of, you know, MT. So right here, all you're going to see is Felipe Lopez and Ja Morant, which is actually pretty good, because the thing is, if you really wanted to, you can get the 2 of them, filter them out, and then you're going to be able to probably snipe a lot of these different players like that do go for under this. I mean, right now, like I said, they might drop a little bit here and there, but at the time that these challenges dropped, you were able to make a ton of MT on these guys. I bought a bunch of them for 2,200 MT and sold them all back for 3,000 MT each, which did help actually build up my MT totals a lot. So it's not even just necessarily Grizzlies players that you want to pay attention to, but it's players that do have those type of challenges, especially for guys that people are going to want. You guys can see right here, Kelly Oubre, you need 7 Suns players, or 6 Suns players. That's not really all that much, but Jaren Jackson Jr., since he is so good and so many people wanted him, you were able to flip so much, you know, so many cards for him to make a lot of MT. Now, like I said, this is just a video to make your first 100k. So at this point, you like using these methods, it is the best way to get yourself to 100k by playing Triple Threat Online, Triple Threat Offline, taking advantage of those challenges, and more importantly, you know, paying attention to the auction house of what players do have XP challenges and stuff like that. And it really will help you, you know, make a lot of MT pretty quick. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that there's an amazing, you know, ruby snipe filter or silver or sat, like whatever you want to look at. There's not like one specific thing that's going to help you make a ton of MT. The auction house is really weird this year. It really comes down to just either sniping opals and dark matters, or flipping cards that are needed for XP. XP is a gold mine when it comes to MT, as long as you play your cards right and do your thing. So like I said, if you guys want to see part 2, where now I basically show you guys how to go from that 100k MT to get, you know, basically close to a million MT, like I have actually some pretty good methods on how to do that do involve the auction house pretty heavily, but you guys will see kind of what I'm talking about in that video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Be sure to kill the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and yeah, peace.